Alright, let's do it. What's up? Memphis J, Black and Tan Media. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. This is 10 tips and tricks for your Autel Evo. So maybe you're considering an Evo. Maybe you already got one. Anyway, welcome to the party. I got 10 tips and tricks for you. So we're going to jump right into this. I don't have a whole lot of time to waste, and neither do you, I don't expect. So number one, hold the Autel Evo to change the battery. When you go to change the battery, hold it from down here. Don't set it on a table. Don't set it on the ground. It stresses out these arms if you go pushing on this button and it's on top of a thing. So support it here, underneath it. Push the button. Pull back carefully. It will wear in with time and get a little bit easier. Just be careful in the beginning. But don't set it down on a table and smash the button. It's not the end of the world if you've been doing that, but don't continue to do it. It stresses these arms. Little side tip, be careful when you're opening and closing these arms. This is, you know, sensitive electronic plastic and hardened stuff, but it will still break. You know what I'm saying? So hold the Evo to change the battery. That's number one. Number two, this gimbal cover. This is an RTFM, but anyway, remember to remove the gimbal cover. And a little tip I got for you for number two is put a little sticker or write something on here with a marker that will help you remind yourself that you need to do that. It's a good practice to have a safety checklist and something to kind of go over to put your mind in the right place before you fly. Anyway, this is one that helps me as I'm pulling it out. Bright green sticker with an exclamation point. It says, hey dummy, don't be a dummy. So number two, remember to remove your gimbal cover, because it's no good if you power this on and you have your cover on. So, keeping it moving. Y'all ready for number three? High-tech solution to a simple problem. Either way, it's simple both ways. I got a hair tie and a carabiner. And if you want a way to hang your controller from a lanyard, whatnot, could also be done with paracord. Anyway, I wrap it around this thing twice. I have a little knot tied in the carabiner. Or I have a little knot holding the carabiner on. Get both of these over the hump and down into this little area. You're still able to open and close this, and then you're able to hang your controller from a lanyard when you fly, and you're less likely to drop this, and that's really good because this is sensitive and you don't want to drop it, man. What the hell are you thinking? So that might work out for you. Carabiner, some hair tie, or you know, paracord, whatever you got. Pretty simple. It'll get the job done. Anyway, speaking of something simple that will get the job done in a pinch, I wouldn't suggest this forever. This is from a fruit company, but anyway, doesn't matter where it came from, the androids or the fruit people, but Velcro, I'd suggest the heavy duty stuff. Hear that? That's the stuff. This is real Velcro, so I can say that it's not just hook and loop. But anyway, you need some hook and loop, doesn't matter if it's Velcro. Stick one side to the back of that, stick the other side to an old phone case, probably down at the bottom like this to get it proportioned right. Then you can put that phone case into here, and you can still use your tablet without having to buy anything extra fancy. So I don't do it, but I've seen it done, and it seems to work. So maybe that'll solve your problem. Velcro on the back. That'll get you flying in a pinch if you want to in the meantime. Moving on, number five. If you want to go live with your Autel Evo and share what you're seeing on your phone screen, you can do it with an extra added app. I'm sure you can do it on Apple too. You'd have to check that out, but maybe there is a phone screen capture that will allow you to go live using it. But anyway, I use DU Recorder on the Android, and it's a little orange program. It puts a little orange circle over in the corner, gives you a record circle at the top, and then one of the bottom circles of the four circles is one that says live. You're able to push it. It gives you the option of going to YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, and a couple of other stuff, and multi-streaming. So I haven't played around with all of them. If you want to learn a little bit more, y'all drop me a comment. Let me know. I'll do a full-on video about how to go live on Facebook or whatever with the DU Record. So kind of cool. I've experimented. It does work. My one other tip is make sure to turn your media volume on your phone down so that if it starts beeping with obstacle avoidance, it doesn't really blow your friends' ears out that are watching at home. So anyway, that's number 5. Moving on, number 6. in case you want to use your gimbal case, but you still want to leave a circular polarizer on. They're a little bit wider than the base UV filter that comes on here. You got to make a little cut on here. I haven't done it because I don't need to, but I will pop up a picture on the screen. But if you cut really close to the front, you can do it with a handsaw or maybe a circular grinder. Cut about 3/4 of an inch down, maybe. That will allow this front end to the front end of the gimbal cover to stick out a little bit further, and you can get away with leaving your circular polarizer on. So that's number 6. Number 7, if you are running into a situation where you're getting props in your shot, gimbal down just a little bit. Say roughly 13% down should allow you to remove those propellers from your shot, and that's what we're after. So anyway, number 8, if you're having trouble with your gimbal calibration and it's not sticking, or you update firmware and it goes back, we've had some kind of issues with that. I don't have too big of a deal with it, but I have seen people say, do the gimbal calibration 3 times in a row. 1, 2, 3. 3 times in a row on a flat surface. That's another tip. Make sure, like the manual says, get a level, make sure your table or your floor is 100% flat when you're doing a gimbal calibration, and do it 3 times in a row, see if that helps you. Anyway, number 9, we're almost there. Can you believe we've made it this far? Number 9, if you're going to be up close, flying pretty close to you, you can have your antennas up like this. But if you're going to be down range a long way, you may want to try putting your antennas down like that, down, whatever. Anyway, that's what I've heard. I haven't had any issues with video or signal, no matter what, in the city, out in the country, nowhere. But that's what I've been told. Up close, keep them up. Further away, point them away. So, it's number 9. As we reach the end of this video here, I'd like to stop and say thank you for checking it out and enjoying this content, I hope. And if you have enjoyed this content, please let me know. Drop me a comment, but more importantly, subscribe so that you'll see future videos like this. And I know a lot of YouTubers ask you to do this, but it really does help the small channels. So anyway, do whatever the hell you want to do, but I'd appreciate a subscribe. And if you let me know you subscribed and comment on a couple of videos, I'll support your channel too. Seriously, I really will. Yeah, we're almost done here. Number 10. This is another read the effing manual, but if you didn't RTFM, when you go to put a new battery onto the Evo, you want to make sure that the battery is off. And so of course you can check your battery power by hitting the check battery level press button for 1 second. Boom, shows you what your battery level is. But you can power the battery on and off by holding it for 4 seconds. 2, 3, 4. And it will shoot across and it'll start blinking however much battery is on there. It'll hold it a lot longer than just your battery check. You want to make sure your battery is off before you put it on the drone. So if you didn't read that in the manual, here's your final tip. Make sure your battery's off. Hold it 1, 2, 3, 4. You should see it shoot across and then power down. Shoot across and then power down. One good time, you know it's off. Now you can install it. Because if you go to install this on the drone and you got your gimbal cover on, or the battery, and if you got your gimbal cover on and the battery is powered on, your drone's going to power on. I mean, hopefully no propellers are going to come flying. You don't want to do that. It's bad news. Don't do it. Power this joker off before you put it on there, and then power it up, okay? Now, like I said, I'm not going to waste your time. You've made it to the end, and I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody for checking this video out. Pryces J, I don't have anything else. If y'all have some questions, let me know. I'm gonna sit here and think about some stuff. Maybe I'll play some music in the background. But you're welcome to go if we're pretty much done here. It's been a long day. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and reflect a little while. Think about, where you're at, and what you're doing. Have a good one, YouTube.